Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with a quick update on the Marvel Strike Force blog post here. As you guys can see, just posted actually a minute ago. Every character for Apocalypse finally revealed. So, I mean, this is the additional clarity we were not able to get fully in the blog post, but if you were able to catch the Strike Time video, they did break it down. So it is nice that they gave a little bit of more additional confirmation with the release of obviously Apocalypse coming up here very soon in the coming months, which characters is going to be involved as well as the requirements. So you can see here breaking down very clearly, because I know a lot of folks going in and out with the Scourges, with the Sagas, unsure which team to build. Well, they do lay it out for you very, very clearly here. So guys, in case you are not aware, we're just going to be going from top down then and breaking that down. So for Apocalypse, we're going to need a total of 5 different team combinations that are going to be going through the different nodes, right? If you recall, each Scourge, they brought about a legendary Horseman team, and their team is going to be involved. So I'm going to start from top down, and then we can break it down in detail in terms of what Scourge is as well as the Saga. So Darkhold team, Morgan Le Fay. This is the Morgan Le Fay legendary that came with her fellow Darkhold team. So that includes Doctor Strange, Heartless, Wong, Agatha Harkness, and Scarlet Witch. They're part of that Darkhold team that's going to be unlocking the Pestilent Saga that you can use to partake. But for them, just keep in mind you need a different subset of characters and teams to actually unlock Morgan Le Fay. Number 2, with the Famine, Scourge, and Saga, that is featuring Rogue. Her team is the Unlimited X-Men team, which features additionally on top of her, it's Gambit, Sunfire, Dazzler, and Phantom X, being part of that Cosmic Crucible meta team. And they came about shortly afterwards, Darkhold, but I mean, a really good team regardless, but nice to get that breakdown again. Gamma team, part of that War Scourge War Saga, featuring Red Hulk being the 3rd Legendary Horseman. His Gamma team is consistent of Hulk, She-Hulk, Brawn, and Abomination, and their meta pretty much resides in the war meta of Alliance. So, but they're still really good overall in the Cosmic Crucible as well. So, I mean, just all of these teams can be interchangeable. I still think Darkhold has the most value in all game modes, even though they were meant for the arena meta. I think they're the most diverse in terms of where you can use them. So definitely they are by far, in my opinion, the most well-rounded. And then lastly, guys, here for the for the Legendary Horseman team featuring Deathseed being Archangel, right? And with this team, it's going to be inclusive of Nemesis, Dark Beast, Magneto, as well as Psylocke. So it was nice to get some really good reworks there. Pretty much their meta specifically is actually part of the mutant raid. So Doom 3, going through those raids, they just make short work of that, have absolutely become the meta, completely wiping out the previous meta, which was the Astonishing X-Men. So this is the team you want to build if you want to push deeper and higher into the mutant raids. And then lastly, guys, the final confirmation here of the Strike characters. So we never got this in a blog post writing anyways, but I think for the optics and how people were actually alarmed that this wasn't included, but it was actually released in the Strike video, so kind of a little bit hidden between the conversations and interviews. But the confirmation here now finally is Spider-Weaver, who was the only confirmed Strike character a couple months back when she first came out, but Kestrel and Deathpool joining that mix now. So really good to get that confirmation that these are all the 3 characters that we need on top of the 4 other teams. So that said, a total of 23 characters needed to actually go through and partake in the Apocalypse Saga, ultimately unlocking Apocalypse. So a huge confirmation here, guys, and that clarity is what we need as players, because now we know which characters we can fully invest in, and we know this is it for them in terms of budgeting purpose, in terms of obviously saving up your teal gear, which is very hard to get. As well, they have another additional requirement here as well. More details they said that they're going to be releasing, so just keep an eye out for that. But additional confirmation as well, the big one being Commander level 95. So a confirmation version 6.7 patch, they are going to be bringing about the level 95, and they have accommodated for that fact that a new gear tier level will not be introduced. So this is definitely one of the first few times where generally every increment of 10 levels there is a new gear tier level added. So that's kind of what I was worried about. And with it being a new year as well, this is typically something they've done every time especially in terms of a big update and being, obviously the 10 levels, right? But, it says here, the team has heard your feedback and decided to improve ultimately the time between level and gear tier level increases, making it more manageable. So that means ultimately, guys, this gives us a little bit more breathing room, knowing that level 95, at least getting up to that point, we won't have to actually invest in teal gear. Additionally, we got some more good news here, actually, is that without the gear tier level, it's going to allow us to power up characters for game modes like, the current Doom raids, the sagas, which are balanced around level 90, because originally the Apocalypse Saga, Scourges, so forth, they're all designed, ultimately having your characters being level 90. So by pushing them beyond that 90, giving us the extra increases, it's not going to make the game mode harder, which is very advantageous to us as players, because if we are, let's say, stuck in a certain saga or mode, it's going to make it easier for sure, because we'll be basically more overpowered than originally intended based on the planning that they made with the game. So this is really, really good change, guys. I do like that fact. They also listed here there's going to be some increases coming to kind of celebrate the promotion of this level 95. So there's going to be a 3-day double XP event allowing us to level up faster. I don't think that's going to matter much, because when you're at that point already, the XP doesn't really add up that much when you farm those nodes. We also have many millions of gold being added to the events before, so the Lunar New Year login calendar provides more added gold, and there's going to be another one apparently that's going to add additional gold. So we're definitely going to need this and need to take advantage, especially after all the festivities. And we know that there's a gold orb opening event coming up very soon here in a couple of days, so we want to take advantage of that to accumulate as much gold as possible. And last but not least, in order to aid up with leveling and boostering, there's going to be some additional free web claims every day, I guess, from Monday to Wednesday throughout the rest of February. So it's going to be gold, it's going to be training, it's going to be other items. So something to be watching for, guys. Even if we don't know what's going on with the milestones, we need to now make sure that we're checking the web store every day, because especially every Monday and Wednesday, and then we also have the Friday free claim. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday should be the days that you should really keep an eye out for the web store, because there's going to be some additional bonuses coming, especially anything free that we can take advantage of while working towards this level 95. That is going to be the main goal and focus, guys. So yeah, like I said, this is, I actually think this is a better blog post than last week, because it just gives us confirmation here, which is what a lot of players need these days, and as well as kind of what's upcoming and that clarity, especially for us that like to plan ahead and anticipate which gear to save and so forth. So solid post, guys, on a Monday. Wasn't expecting this, but this was really good news to just get that clarity confirmation. So happy Monday. Hope you guys have a fabulous rest of the day. Let me know what you think in comments below, if this is good or bad, how you guys are planning and adjusting. Thank you as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.